All right, hello everyone. We're back for another Tour 10 guide here of the new Porthello Cove course. And been playing through some holes for you guys to be able to get you guys a lot of perspectives. So this is nice because we're getting kind of one of everything. So I've already got all the par 5s taken care of. One of the the hardest one for me to get I've gotten taken care of. And the way that I've been going about playing this one is kind of specific to the wind at hand. So there's a couple ways I could probably go. I could get away with going over here, but one of the ways that I'll probably go, and just to back off on the spin a bit, just to show you guys that even with a POC 5, a POC 4, you'll probably be okay here. You'll have to get a little aggressive towards the left here, or towards the right, sorry, and with your curl back, you can see kind of the way that I'm going about doing this. We're going to get very aggressive with the way that we land on the right hand side, and we're just going to top spin it. And keep in mind that you're going to need all the curl that you've got. You can see, I was very careful with making sure that I had all that curl. The curl was more important than the distance was. So you can see that I'm cheating that left hand side of the fairway right towards the rough. And had I not been able to have all that curl on, even with a great ball, to the left, I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to keep it in the fairway there. Keep in mind with a Nirvana 8, chances are you'll still be able to get to the green. That's one of the biggest reasons that I recommend going to where I just did, because no matter what the wind scenario is, I'm going to give myself a good chance to be able to get home every time and be able to make short work of this. You can see that I'm already still at max. So what you'll usually see me do is I'll try to, come in a little bit. So that's what you can see me doing here. With my ball guide, you're going to see me maybe set up maybe just a little bit past the hole, kind of like this. And additionally, you'll just see me go kind of max rings here at least. You can see I'm well into power here. I'm going into +4 yardage, so you're going to see me maybe go almost towards 9 rings here for this ring adjustment. And there you can see perfect ball. And here you can see that it's not quite running out as far as it's supposed to. It's because it's into a headwind, so that's one of the reasons that you see me kind of intentionally putting the ball guide long. It would be nice to have a better wind to where I could backspin it. So keep in mind that I'm only spinning it like that because it's a headwind. If I could get up to where, I could, for instance, have a reverse wind where it's a tailwind, and I can play it with some backspin. And that's going to be the preferred method. You're going to have more ball control. And with that extra ball control, you'll be able to control the distance a little bit better and give yourself that much better percentage chance of making it. Now, one of the reasons that I think I missed more than anything is my pull angle. So do be very careful when you're pulling down on the screen. I feel like, I might have had just a slight angle there. Just slightly. Very, very minute imperfections as the angle that you're pulling down on the screen. If it's not, exactly straight where you want it, it's going to have great consequences on where your ball winds up. So do always be thinking about that component, as it's something that you can never forget about. It's one of the most important things to consider when going about playing your rounds. But as you can see, all of these holes so far, they have kind of a particular strategy. They're still executable holes, with the exception of maybe hole 8. At hole 8 still technically, you can still, execute on that one and pull it off. Just the margin for error is just, null in Tour 10. It's so minor that it'll just cause you all kinds of grief. So it'll be interesting to see that hole play out in the tournament, and kind of see where the scores wind up, and also the wins that they set up. You know, if they put a whole bunch of side winds on 8, it's going to really make things interesting. So in any regard, you know, good luck with that hole, guys, and be on the lookout for additional holes from me. I'll be posting, you know, as many as I can today.